Nobody said that. Nobody said that. But that leads me to another question. Like to not, this is a painful topic to talk about.
Mm.
But we gotta move on. We can't stay on it too long.
No.
But how do y'all feel about remakes? We get a lot of them.
Remakes.
The only thing I can say about remakes, if it's done well, then it's okay with me. As far as having like an overabundance of them, I guess it's just a way of the developer saying we're running out of ideas. Help, because some developers may think that a remake might lead to like new stuff. I mean, some of them were like really good hits.
Yeah.
The Insane Trilogy of Crash Bandicoot, that was a great remake, and it eventually led to Crash 4.
Yeah.
And then
Which was a good game, by the way.
We had to spot. Oh yeah, fun game to play, but if you want to fully complete the game, it's like Dark Souls 5000.
Dark Souls 5000.
Oh my gosh! But aside from that, I mean, I don't know.
So I had to catch myself a second. Apologize.
That's what I really think. I mean, too much remakes. I mean, I can kind of understand, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't really bother me as much. Yeah. I guess it's because if the remakes are good, then
God damn you, Derpy.
Like I said, I'm playing the crap out of it. It doesn't really bother me, but
it doesn't really bother you too much when it comes to remakes.
No, not really. I mean,
like, what would be considered a good remake for you that you've played recently?
Recently, the only recent, like I said, dude, the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is the most recent I can.
I'm surprised you didn't say Spyro.
Yeah, because I didn't play enough of it. That's the thing.
Okay, makes sense.
Spyro, oh my goodness, the Spyro remake. It was great. Chef's kiss. Had one option that I wish the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy had, where you can actually put the original music instead of the arranged ones. I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, the Crash Insane Trilogy did not have that. It was still a good. Yeah, I know. How could they miss that? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's still a good remake.
Yeah, that pissed me off so much.
Yeah, I know it sucks, but it's still a good remake. Yeah. I mean, not every remake is perfect. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, it's almost perfect. I mean, I sort of wish that. I mean, I sort of wish you could actually use use Crash's sister in like all the stages. Like, for example, if you want to play Crash 1 where you go on the stages where the Hog Wild stages.
Yeah.
Where Crash where Crash does the auto scroller with the hog. I mean, you cannot use Coco. And that also sucks. And you cannot use Coco for any of the boss fights either. It always has to be Crash, with the only exception of Crash 3 where Coco was a little bit more accessible. Yeah. So not all remakes are perfect, but if it's done well, then kudos to them.
So, okay. So
as far as, are we getting way too much? I don't know. Maybe because I don't really follow too many franchises like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of so with me.
I see.
Trav, how you feel about it?
When it comes to remakes, I'm okay with it if done right. Yeah. You know, if they do a remake such as like a game that I truly do like, and then the remake just doesn't do it justice, and I'm just like, why did they do that? When it comes to like remake to a game that I've never played before or thought the game was shitty back then, and they made it better, then I'm like, okay, I'm with it 100%. Like Derpy said, like Fifth Element deserves a remake.
You fucking liar.
Fifth Element, Chef's Kiss deserves a remake.
Fucking lie.
We need that Fifth Element remake.
You were the one that played the game.
Don't fucking lie.
That right there deserves a remake. But yes, that's the main thing. Like, if the remake is done right, then I'm like 100% for it. But
Derpy can play that game.
Fifth Element could be a good game, though. Yes. And there's a lot of remakes that could be potentially really good at this point in time. I think Fear Effect would be another good one.
Ooh.
Fear Effect, I feel like, in my heart, would be very good for this time being. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why do you have this?
Don't worry about it. And don't worry about it. Let me just show you the bullshit real quick. But no, go ahead. You can still talk about a remake.
Why do you have this on?
Don't worry about it.
That's a game he wants remade. That right there. He wants Beyond Sunset remade. Dark King is a Beyond Sunset pro. Yes, he is. He is now officially a pro at this game. He has mastered the ways of getting killed.
You know what? More power to him.
You gotta dodge all that.
I can't play that game anymore.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I just can't.
Yeah, that's me playing it on a freaking expert mode. Thank you, Derpy and Baka and Chaz. And then, I hate John Cena, so the fact that it says never give up pissed me off even more.
It's so loud, but it's so good. Yeah.
Whatever.
You beat it, though.
But yes, remakes. I feel that it's a scapegoat. I would also remakes and also pushing in their reboots. I feel it. It's a scapegoat. You mentioned one positive about it so far, Shadow Fox. The fact that when a remake comes out, and so when they do like a remake of the original game and it's more popular and everything like that, it brings out a sequel because of the popularity of it. But then you get games like Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake, and because the sales didn't, the sales wasn't, one arm jerking, like busting the numbers, they didn't decide to bring out Pro Skater 3 and 4, no Underground 1 and 2, which I to this day fuck Jim for that because I would love an Underground 1 and 2 remake. But remakes have the blessing. You like for every Resident Evil 1, 2, you get a Resident Evil 3. But then you get a 4 and maybe a 5, or Veronica, whatever. But then you got Dead Space remakes, which is good. And then you have remakes that could be very shitty. I feel like remakes are lazy. Remakes and reboots are lazy. Because sometimes now, even with some reboots, it's the way gaming is in terms of making games for modern audiences. So they're going to correct the mistakes of the past game. Or we're sorry for what happened in the past. We have offensive content. Like, Laura Croft's titties were too big, or her character was not, her character was she's not a Tomb Raider because for the thrill. She has to be this format. I don't mind. Like I said, the best remake game I played so far lately was between Dead Space 1 and Resident Evil 4. Like I kind of do want a remake, but I kind of rather just remaster. Like if they would have did that for Beautiful Joe, I would love it. Or like just matter of fact, if they did that for the whole Clover Games family, I would do it.
God
it, man,
freaking God it.
You know how bad it wouldn't even sell. That's a problem. God Hand won't sell because God Hand didn't sell originally because nobody knew what the fuck that game was. But for us here, we all would play a copy of that game.
Yeah,
true.
And the game wasn't finished though. There's some missing parts of that game. They should have. It was incomplete.
It was almost incomplete. That's the problem with it.
Yeah, but the story was weird.
Yeah.
The main character was funny, and what he did to the Power Rangers was fucking hilarious. But then we get games like, but then I really we're getting a Life of Chainsaw remake, and
what?
Lord, yeah, and Lord knows what they're gonna do with that because I think WB don't have to own the game anymore. It's another company, and they're remaking it. You think? No, they said they're gonna fix the original.
Yeah,
I have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
I kind of wish we were getting a remake of Shadows of the Dam, but we're getting a remaster.
Gosh, people complain.
Yeah, they're gonna complain. But I tell people, eat a dick. Like, listen, Celebrate's gonna sell like hotcakes.
You can kiss the fattest part of my ass.
Yep. So Celebrate's gonna do great. It gets rid of. I mean, all these remakes and remasters and reboots and stuff like that. It takes away from original games.
Yeah.
Like one of the best games I played, which got an art book coming up by the way, Sea of Stars.
Nice.
It's an original game.
Yeah.
Original RPG, original story. Doesn't have any modern day bullshit in it. It's just a story about two demigods trying to save the world. And one badass human who came in and said, fuck your story. The main character. I'm doing this with one eye. Yo, listen. That game is fantastic. Any game that reminds me of Chrono Trigger is a win for me.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about making remakes are classic games that we know and love. Where's that Chrono Trigger remake? people would break their TV screens and throw their wallets at that. I mean, when they make the announcement.
Yeah, right.
Like, you want to know what one problem is?
What?
We rely so much on these game developers to actually do make a remake for a game. Like, for example, one of the games that, well, obviously, still to this day cannot put down is Yoshi's Island. Now, I know for a fact that probably sometime, maybe a couple of years from now in the near future, Nintendo might consider making a remake for Yoshi's Island like they did with Super Mario RPG.
Oh, I gotta buy that.
But here's the thing, though. Yeah. As a longtime fan of that game, I mean, that game that game is one of my childhood games, and I still play it to this day. Will never put it down. Beat the game, start it all over again. Beat the game, start it all over again. That's Yoshi's Island. That's one of my games. If they want to make a remake of it, knowing me, I would expect nothing less, because I would like to see a remake of Yoshi's Island. But are they going to make it good? That's the one. That is one question. Are they going to make it good?
That is the question.
Maybe when it comes to remakes, we can't really set our expectations that high. Or maybe it might be just people, or maybe it just might be me. But I've learned over the years that not every game is going to be to your liking. Not every remake is going to be to your liking. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy had the success that it had.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. And Crash 4 is a phenomenal game. I sort of wish they would have did that with Spyro now.
They didn't probably sell as many numbers.
Spyro has a really big community, so I actually kind of have it in a Spyro game, kind of similar to what they do with Crash 4 also. But that also remains to be seen.
Yeah. See, here's the thing, though. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, would a Yoshi's Island remake be sick? Yes, it would. They would. Oh man, they would have to go to so many lengths just to make it good.
Yeah.
I sort of wish that they did. Now that I'm actually saying it, kind of like thinking out loud, I sort of wish that they would. I want to see what a remake of Yoshi's Island would be. There hasn't really been like remakes like that when it comes to like certain like other Mario games. I mean, I know Super Mario RPG is the only exception, and that game looks great, even though I've never really played Super Mario RPG like that, and I think it looks freaking phenomenal.
Yeah,
I mean, you gotta hand it to Nintendo, given the company that it is.
Yeah,
I mean, I know it's like a love-hate relationship for them, but they know how to make graphics. Of that, I will admit.
Yeah, but I mean, they gotta make graphics with a low quality hardware.
Which is why when it comes to like would I like a remake for Yoshi's Island? Yes, I would. The one I'll probably need a Switch for it, and I don't have a Switch, obviously.
Right.
So I gotta get one in the near future.
I'll play it for you. Don't worry about yourself. I got you, bro.
Yes.
I got you. I got you, Ray.
I got you, bro. Got
you. Matter of fact, you reminded me. I have to buy a Super Mario RPG for the Switch and Metroid Dread. And some of the games are fucking expensive.
I mean, look at the time we're in now. I mean, is it that much of a coincidence that game developers so far are not having that many good ideas nowadays?
No,
true.
I mean, we should all come to the realization that not every idea is going to be an absolute hit. Some are hits, some are misses.
Yeah,
it's like getting that one big Christmas present that you always wanted. You expect to have that under your Christmas tree. It's like gold freaking gift wrap or something like that, made out of solid gold.
Made out of solid gold.
Solid gold turd.
But then it comes out to be a solid gold turd. It's like eating chocolate covered, for lack of a better term, chocolate covered shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Chocolate covered shit all over the place.
I mean, that is why when it comes to like certain remakes, it's like I've learned not to set my standards too high. Yeah. Maybe that's why some people don't like certain remakes.
Yep. Yeah. People are mad about this Resident Evil 2 remake because it's not to their liking. So what they'll do is they'll go on stream with a mod that has old school. Hey, Derpy, what's going on? But like but people don't like because they don't like the over the shoulder. Same thing with Resident Evil 4. They like over the shoulder. They remake they double down on the remake.
Yeah,
they give you the option because you know what, Capcom loves money.
Yeah, right. They do. One word.
I can't wait for the remake. The thing about it, I love remakes too, but it depends on the remake. Like if they say they're gonna do a Saints Row remake, I'm not touching that shit with a 5-inch pole.
Shutterfox read my messages though. Let's see.
Wait, what?
A retcon?
Yeah. So question. So damn it, damn you, Derpy. You took the word. You made me ask this question. Would you play if they remade?
Yeah, I know about Yoshi's New Island, but
that wasn't. Yeah.
I already know about that. I'm talking about an actual remake of Yoshi's Island with those levels instead of the new ones. That's what I would like to see.
I see.
That's what I was kind of talking about.
No, but okay. So, would you play a Sonic 06 remake?
Margin Kane in the building.
Well, of course.
No, I would. I would play if they made a Sonic 06 remake. I would play it because hopefully by then.
Yeah, fans are remaking it.
Yeah. Because the thing about it is, Sonic 06 would have been a great game if they would have. Speaking of Sonic, Keanu Reeves is going to be Shadow the Hedgehog.
I was actually. I heard about that. I thought that wasn't going to be true, but it's true.
Oh, I can't wait. Someone get this man a gun? No.
I know chaos control. Show me.
No. But who's watching? Speaking of the Sonic, who's watching the Knuckles series?
Do you have to ask?
I don't have to ask. I'm interested in watching it too.
Yeah.
But
I want to see what they did with everybody's favorite Resident Knucklehead.
But if you're into remakes, it's up your alley. It's cool. You know, it's not a bad thing. But